Hello, artists. I hope you are doing well. This video is for my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th graders for our robot sculptures. Right now, what I am doing is drawing the sketch for my robot sculpture. I'm doing this digitally again. I've been really into drawing digitally on my iPad using my Apple Pencil. Now, of course, I know that some of you at home might not have that, and it's perfectly fine if you draw it on paper. I really like drawing it for you on the iPad, though, just because it's very easy for me to record, and it does look as if I were to draw on paper. So what I've started to do is I thought about the shapes that I wanted, and I really like the idea of kind of like a cube rectangle body with like a 3D looking trapezoid on the bottom, and then on top, having like a prism on the head, and my arms being rectangular as well as my legs. And so that's kind of what I've gone with. I like the way I drew the hands as well. They're kind of scoop-like and very basic. I was very much so inspired by the robot from the Jetsons. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that cartoon. It was a cartoon when I was a kid, but I was very inspired by the robot from the Jetsons and the way her body is shaped slightly. So now what I'm doing is that since I have finished my sketch lines, I wanted to go ahead and re-outline those lines and make them darker, so that's what I'm doing here. Then what I'll go ahead and do is move on to coloring it in. Oh, I did have to redo this at one point. See, all artists make mistakes. I realized I did the layer wrong, and I wanted to add some things, so I went through and redid it. Now that I have finished drawing my robot, it's time to think about coloring it in and choosing a color scheme. I really like warm colors, so I decided to start with oranges. And then I thought about kind of what era I wanted my robot to be from, and my robot is very kind of basic in a way. And so I thought the colors should be kind of 80s-like, as if it were from the 80s. And so I decided to use kind of bright pinks and yellows and blues and greens and kind of make it almost like a rainbow robot. As you can see, in areas where I can tell that there's going to be shading from overhang, I am adding darker colors to change up my values. And this is me coloring in the robot. I really like the color scheme I came up with, and I'm super excited to see how it'll turn out when I'm done creating my sculpture later on in our next lesson. So now I've finished coloring her in, and now what I'm doing is brainstorming. So I'm literally writing down supplies that I think I might need, if I want to add pattern, what do I want to make her out of, those types of things. I hope you all enjoy, and I'm excited to see y'all's sketches. See y'all later. Bye.